Hello. I like to make today, it's called dish foolproof sponge. So accordingly to instructions, anyone can do. So we have a go and we will try. So what we need is, first of all, we have to preheat our oven to 180 degrees Celsius, which is 350 Fahrenheit, it's something. And we need lightly grease and two round spring baking basically tins with the non-stick spray. So once we lightly spray, we line a base of our springform with non-stick baking paper, just a base. Now it's 20 centimeter in a diameter by base measurements, and so we need two of those. It's just the average spring baking tin, so anyway we can able to find it basically. So next is, once our oven preheated, our baking tins are lightly greased and lined with the baking paper. Of course, as I said before, it's only just a base. Do not wipe those sides. Just nicely greased sides will not stick then. So next is, we have 4 eggs. Here there are 4 eggs, and we use our electric mixer to beat these 4 eggs in a large bowl until they increase in volume and until they get thick and pale. It takes about 5 minutes. After about 4-5 minutes, as you can see, our mixture become much pale, and it's become much more increase in volume as well. So what we do is, next we have 2/3 of cup of caster sugar. So next step is add 2 tablespoons of caster sugar and beat it well after each addition. So once we're done beat it the first time, we add another 2 tablespoons of caster sugar and beat it well again until all our sugar will gone. Then we add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence and beat it well. Once you finish, beat all the caster sugar and followed by vanilla essence, what we have is, this look like our mixture is now. So what we have is, we have 1 cup of self-raising flour, and what we have to do, we have to sift it on top of our egg mixture. So what we do is, now once we've done all of that, next step is use a large spatula or rubber spatula or metal spoon, and carefully make sure we do not lose volume of our sponge. We carefully incorporated our sifted flour. So we fold it until it's combined, and just carefully, because we don't want to lose volume. Just carefully, just round and in, kind of this sort of motion. It does not take long. Do not hurry with this process, because you want to make sure that your sponges are nicely raised. Now we just tiny bit mix up, make sure we see is all flour is incorporated, which is look is that it is. And what we do is, next we evenly divide it among 2 spring baking tins. Now they subdivided in our 2 spring baking tins, and what we do is we bake for about 18 to 20 minutes, depends on from your oven, and until our cakes are spring baked to a light touch in the center. You can see it just will be just like a sort of it's not a, it's will not hard and will be not the kind of feel liquidy. It will just right spring back. Once it's done, what we do is we cool in our tins for about 5 minutes, then turn out onto a wire rack and peel our paper away, and then we can leave to cool completely before we sandwich with the whipped cream or something like that. Once our sponges are baked and they cool down now, so what we've done is we place one sponge on a serving plate and dollop or pipe, depend what you like it. You can whipped cream and just using a teaspoon and dollop on around it, or you can put in a piping bag and make it sort of like rounds, or even with a star nozzle. In the second one, we just simply spread it strawberry jam. You can use plum jam or any jam of your choice. And what we do with the second one, we just simply twist it like that, and we place it on top of our first one. And as you can see, it looks good. Now what we do is here, we're using some of the icing sugar. If you do have a fresh berries, strawberries, or any kind of other berries, what you do is place on top of your sponge. It will be look great. So as you can see, this is our foolproof sponge, and believe me, it's definitely taste will be good. I think it's so light and it's so great because you can serve it any time of day and everyone will be enjoy it. Thank you very much for your time with me today. Recipe will be in the description box. And also, as I said to you before, if you find something like strawberries or raspberries, place it on middle of a cake because it will be look really good. Thank you very much for your time with me today. Until next time, goodbye.